interesting setting to be doing.
To my chair. No, you're good.
But I tried to think of memories. Honestly, I feel like everyone can agree when you like, it's so hard to remember like all the little things that were so important. But anyways, I made a list. Let's see how it goes. All of the road trips that I've been on with Nina, going to Corner House every single weekend. Sitting up formal in Vegas when the night before we left, we stayed up till 7 a.m. painting flasks for our dates. And then when we got there, Nina's boyfriend blacked out and we played with his hands and pretended he was DJing. When Liv and Taylor got COVID the week of recruitment last year, Nina and I moved out of our house to not get COVID and because I had to do bid day. And we ended up being kind of homeless. And that was also right when the windstorms came and the power went out and we were staying in this really sketchy Airbnb that was like $30 a night and didn't have hot water. And we were crying in Starbucks and slept in my car. It was a week. Living in, especially living in the four-man, I lived with Darian, Lauren, and Rachel, and then I lived upstairs with Sarah. The ungodly amount of time I spent in Cammy and Gabby's room, laughing about emailing celebrities with Isabel and sleeping on the couch every night with Katie Clevenger, all of the tailgates and then going to the game for like 20 minutes and then ordering pull-aparts and leaving, all the date nights, specifically Sig Up Oktoberfest, where I went and I was way too hungover to drink because the night before was Shindig and I walked home FaceTiming my ex-boyfriend and I would mute myself every time I threw up in a bush. Anyways, last spring formal, just Ryan McClendon that night was unforgettable. Going to Denver for firesides and constantly making a joke of ourselves because every other Chi Omega chapter is like so well-mannered and we were just disgusting. Let's see. Having Katie Prince and Casey Spencer and Kaio, having just people who are from back home come here and join the same sorority has been super special. Now I'm getting emotional. Kate, as my little, she's also been my roommate and she's my coworker and I love her so much. Getting slated in after driving back from Vegas formal and being still hungover and then somehow being put on exec, that was a wild day. Liv, Dubell, and Brooke are some of my favorite people ever and people that I never ever thought I would even get the chance to get to know so well, and I love them so much. Having my sister join Kaio was really special, and I just love that I get to share this with her. Sorry, this is so many memories. I haven't even gotten to the other part, but there's only one of me, so okay. Ryan, Taylor, and Fran, those three are just such great people and have been just a constant for me all throughout Kaio. Hosting initiation at my house, which has never been done before. And then I later was so tired, I fell asleep in my white dress on the mattress in my living room. And then I woke up the next morning just because everyone was arriving at my house and I was like, shit. I got staph from recruitment my second year, like all over my face. And then I gave it to Liv Merrill. Sorry about that. Anyways, and then the best thing of all is my PZ20s. I love them so much. It was just being able to be on exec and to serve this whole chapter and to get to know all of those girls was the most rewarding thing ever. Okay, now some advice, which feels weird to give advice now after all of that, but anyways, the best piece of advice I can give is to lean into this organization and to lean on your sisters. The best thing I've ever done is ask for help when I needed it, ask people to hang out when I felt like I needed to socialize, ask for help with classes I was struggling with, ask for career or work advice, and ask for someone to take a babysitting job for me or help with bid day or initiation, all of that stuff. And the times when I struggled the most was when I isolated myself and when I thought I could do everything on my own. I definitely couldn't. And then with that, I just want to say never feel bad for saying no, for doing something that you know you need for your mental or physical well-being. This is something I've like recently tried to be better at. I like literally don't know how to say no to anything, but it is so important, and I think it's just, what am I saying? Just like, don't feel bad about needing time for yourself, or not being able to go out, or not getting something done that you needed to. Like, do what you need to and take the time you need to, but also know that you have everyone else to rely on, and your sisters are the last people that would ever judge you or want you to feel bad about anything like that. So anyways, sorry that was long. I love you all.
Love you.